Hello and welcome to This Week in Football, a series in which I'll be going through the major stories and talking points from the world of football in the last week. Starting off the week, a new-look Germany team took on what has been a resurgent Netherlands in a Euro 2020 qualifier. Germany went 2-0 up through Sani and Gnabry before goals from De Ligt and Depay levelled it up, when in the 90th minute, German defender Schlutz sealed the 3 points for the Germans. After a poor draw with Serbia and previously poor results ever since their World Cup exit, this is something the Germans definitely needed, whilst it puts the end to an inspiring and reignited Dutch run of results under Ronald Koeman. Can this Germany team do anything at future tournaments, and can the Dutch win the Nations League this summer? The answer to both is obviously no, especially when there is a new international powerhouse on the scene. No, I'm not talking about France after they destroyed Iceland. I can only be talking about one team, England. After a 5-0 demolition of the Czechs and a 5-1 thumping of Montenegro, football is 100% coming home, and nobody can change my mind. Alright, that might be a bit optimistic, but the future does look very bright for England. With Sterling now firing, Kane still being consistent, Hudson-Odoi and Sancho being fantastic off the wings, and Declan Rice in midfield, there is a lot of talent in Gareth Southgate's team, who have only gotten better after their semi-final exit at the World Cup. Sterling netted 4 times across the 2 games, with Barkley and Kane picking up 2 goals each, and headed effort from Keane topped off the goal scorers across the 2 games. Football is coming home. Am I biased? Yes. Do I care? No. One member of the Three Lions enjoyed receiving a piece of silverware, which other than his golden boots is a rare thing for him to come across with Spurs. That's right, Harry Kane finally collected his MBE this week for his service to football, but that was relatively overshadowed by a major piece of news coming out of Manchester. Ole has finally got the United job, as and many of us predicted he would. The Norwegian has helped United get back into the race for top 4 and probably deserves a full-time job, with the support of most United fans. A win barely against Watford ended his first game as full-time manager on a high. United now continue in their push for top 4 and try to progress in the Champions League before getting into what will be a decisive summer to see how United will progress into the future. Something, however, that United fans may be apprehensive about heading into the summer is the possibility of the departure of Paul Pogba, who this week came out and said that it is any player's dream to play for Real Madrid. Pogba insists he is happy at United, but a move seems very possible with Los Blancos manager Zidane praising the French midfielder heavily in a press conference this week. What lies ahead for the future of Paul Pogba? Who knows? Finally, Huddersfield have been put out of their misery and will be playing Championship football next season, where they belong, after having their relegation confirmed after a loss to Crystal Palace this weekend. It has been a dire season for the Terriers, who are now only one of only 2 teams to have been relegated in March. It looks likely that Fulham will follow them down soon enough, but the final relegation spot is still in contention. Leave it down in the comments who you think will take up the final spot. Be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment, and check back in next week for the next This Week in Football.